Hello friends, I am Sudipto and today I am going to show you relational operators in details and how it works, and with it I am going to show you conditional statements with if, else and else if ladder. I have already told you that how relational operators works. I am going to show you through a program today. And what are the relational operator? I have already told in my previous videos. If you don't know about operators and even relational operator, you can go to my previous video and you can see those. Now here we are going to start. So basically relational operators are used for conditional statements. What are the conditional statements? If we are going to check any number is greater than or any condition is true or false, they are conditional statements. So we are going to see through relational operators if the conditions are true or if the conditions are false. Now we are going to understand relational operators through a program. So I am opening a new page with Ctrl N and I am starting the program. Hash include stdio.h as I told you before, then void main. Now I am going to take two variable. Now we can do conditional statements in two way, like with if else and else if ladder. I am showing you. Now we have to see how we can declare a if else condition and else if ladder condition. Like if we are going to do if statement, how we can declare it? We have a condition. Suppose we are going to see that if a equal to b, so what we have to do? If in bracket we have to give the condition a equal to b. I have already told you about the relational operator equal to in previous video. So if a equal to b, then bracket close, then in second line we have to give the statement, what statement we want to see or what work for this condition we will to go, and then in else portion we have to give the another statement or we have to give another work or another code in else statement. That's how we can declare a if else conditional statement. And now we have to, it is the general format. Now we have to go to see how we can declare a else if ladder conditional statement. It is very simple. Like the previous one, if else condition, we have to write if in bracket condition, then the required statement or required coding, and then after this we have to write else space if, then in bracket condition. Why we actually use this else if ladder or else if conditional statement? Because if we want to give more than one coding or more than one statement in if for different condition, then we can use else if ladder. Like if in bracket we have to give the condition, and we have if we have require or any another statements in any another condition, so we can use else if. Like if we need different condition for different statement or different coding or different work, so we need else if ladder conditional statement. How we can declare it or what is the format of else if ladder? Like if the first condition in bracket, then the regarding works or regarding statement in the if portion, then we have to write in next line else if, else space if. This is the else if format. In bracket the another condition, then in else if portion or else if part we have to give the statement, required statement or regarding the coding work, and then we can, I am showing here the only one else if, but you can use the next else if and then number of else if you can use, and then at last else keyword, and after this you have to give the statement in else portion. Now back to the program. You can see I have already taken two numbers or two variables, num1 and num2, and I am going to take the numbers variable from user, so I am doing printf, enter the first value. Scanf, I am scanning the value, means I am taking the value from user. There are two values, num1 and num2. I am taking the numbers num1 and num2, or values of num1 num2 from user. Like I am going to do it as a user defined program, so that's why I am taking the numbers from user. It is more helpful for us also for understanding. Now the if condition, I am going to show you that if a number is greater than another number, or the second number is greater than from the first number. So what we have to do, if num1 greater than is a relational operator, num2, and then if portion printf. Now I am writing %d is greater than %d comma num1 and num2. So what it will do, I have already told you that where we are using %d and after comma which number we will give or which variable we will give, %d or the format specifier will show us this number after comma which variable we have used. So first %d will show the num1 variable's value, and second %d will show us the value of num2 variable. So if num1 will 10 and num2 will 20, so it will show 10 is greater than 20. I am coming on this, 10 is not greater than 20, but I give you just an example. Keep watching, you can understand all the things. So now in else position, obviously if num1 is not greater than 2, so it come on else. If condition will fail or will return false, then it will come to else portion. So in else portion we have to write the similar thing, but in opposite position, like we have to write num2 is greater than num1. So we are writing the same thing, %d is greater than %d, but we have to write num2 comma num1. So I am writing this. Yeah, you can see that I have written num2 comma num1. So what will it print? Num2 value is greater than num1 value. So I am giving the first value 56 and the second value 32. You can see it is 56, it is printing 56 is greater than 32. So what it has done, that num1 equal to 56, num2 equal to 32. So as 56 is greater than 32, so it go to the first if position, and it say that yes, the if condition is true, and then so compiler have to run the if portion statement. So it print that 56 is greater than 32. Now if we enter the value, the first value 36 and second value 56, so it will surely show 56 is greater than 36. But you have to understand that if condition give us false, why? Because 36 is not greater than 56, 56 is greater than 36. So as 36 is not greater than 56, so the first if condition give the compiler a false value. So that's why compiler comes to else position and print the else position statement. It does not check any condition now, because if condition is already failed or already give the false value, so that's why it come to else position and normally print the statement in else portion. But what if we give the same value of two variables like 10 and 10, I am giving now the first value is 10, second value is 10. You can see that 10 is greater than 10, but it is not possible. But why it is doing like this? It is doing like this because you can see that I have written if number 1 or num1 is greater than num2. So if is 10 greater than 10? No, it's not possible, because 10 equal to 10. So as 10 is not greater than 10, so it comes to else position. I have already you that else position has no condition. If the first if condition or the another condition fails, then else portion will execute without checking any condition. So 10 is not greater than 10, so if position already give the false value to the compiler, so compiler come to the else position, does not check any condition, it simply print the else position statement, or it simply execute the else position statement. So that's why it is saying that num2 means 10 is greater than num1 means 10. So 10 is greater than 10. So that's why we have to use more than one condition, that if num1 is greater than num2, if num2 is greater than num1 or num1 is less than num2, and then the else portion. So it will work like, if num1 is greater than num2, then only it print the if portion statement. Else if num1 less than num2, it will print the else if portion statement. And else means if num1 is not greater than num2, num1 is not less than num2, then only the condition is num1 will be equal to num2. So that's why else portion for this condition need not to check any condition further. So if num1 is not greater than num2, even num1 is not less than num2, so it will be only condition num1 is equal to num2. So that's why for this code else need not any other condition. If first condition will false, then the third one is also be true, and it is the only one condition which we can print in else portion. So that's why else if ladder is needed. So I am showing you how it is working. Now you can see that I am giving 10 and 10 of two values, and it is showing that 10 is equal to 10. I am giving again 56 and 36. You can see that 56 is greater than 36, and again 36 and 56. You can see that 56 is greater than 36. So the program is running well. That's the program do. I hope you have cleared already if else and else if ladder statement, conditional statement, and relational operator. That is works. And even I am mentioning that you have to give second bracket for if position, else if position, else position also. But for a single statement that I have used in this program, for a single statement under any conditional statement, you can skip the braces. You need not to give brace for any single statement under if or else. But for multiple line, you obviously have to use braces. This will declare the scope of the if statement or else statement. So it is for today. If you like my videos, you can subscribe my channel. Please hit the like button and comment and share. If you have any problem, you can comment me in comment section. Thank you very much.